let's start with the self-introduction.
Yes, sir. Hello. With a strong interest in Microsoft Dynamics 365 and business applications, I have completed my graduation and also where I gained a foundation in CRM concepts like business process and cloud-based solutions. I have hands-on experience on Dynamics 365 modules such as sales, service, along with Power Platform tools like Power Automate and Power Apps. I am familiar with entity customizations like workflow, security rules, dashboards, and the basic integrations. And also I have a basic understanding of Dataverse and data management.
Hmm.
Yes,
So, do you have experience with the business rules?
yes, sir.
What is the purpose of business rules?
It's a low code logic technology, and it is a server side logic, so client side logic. So
And like how many capabilities we can do using business rule? What are all capabilities we can do?
we need to set a field lock and unlock, and also we need to show the error message, set field value and set default value, and also we need to set the business required and set field visibility also. These are the visibility we need to set both business rules.
Like, have you ever implemented business rules in your project?
Yes, sir, I have implemented in hospital management. In that healthcare, based on the hospital staff type, we need if you select as hospital type as doctor, based on doctor, we need to show and hide some fields like
Hmm.
doctor related fields, like
Okay.
number of appointments and special and best some particular fields.
Okay. So, what is the scope of the business rule?
Business rules has three types of scopes. One is entity and all forms and specific form. For entity scope, if you said has scope has entity, the business rule will work for both client side and server side. For all forms, the business logic will work only for client side. For specific form, the business logic will work for client side only.
Okay. So, do you have experience with the JavaScript?
Yes, sir, I have.
So, how many, like, can you just give me the one of the requirement you have implemented in your project?
Through JavaScript, in doctor appointments, we need to selecting the doctor, auto-populate the specialist. So, appointment fees.
Hmm.
Through this requirement, we need to come with JavaScript.
Okay. So, can you just let me know the syntax to set a field as read only?
Form context dot get control
Hmm.
field name dot set disabled has either if you want set visibility, you can set it as true, read only. For editable, we need to set here past false.
Yeah, farm control dot. Can you just repeat?
Form context dot get control, we need to pass field schema name.
Uh,
Set disabled as true.
okay. And how about the if I want to like set as a business required, how can we do? What is the syntax?
For business required, form context dot get attribute field schema name dot set required level as required business required. It will work as business required.
Okay, fine. So, so whenever you are working with the JavaScript, if you face any issues, how can you troubleshoot? How can we debug JavaScript?
By using debugger keyword inside the
Debug.
JavaScript logic. It's starting.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, fine. So let's say I have a requirement. So on the one of the entity, product entity, I have the field discount. And discount field, I want to, there are two users, user A, user B. And the user A having the manager secretary role, user B having the salesperson security role. So whoever the login with the manager secretary role, I want to enable this field for the like I want to uh, give access for the update or create for this field. And if the person is logged in person having the salesperson, I don't want to provide the update access. I want to provide only read access. How can we achieve this requirement?
Either we can go with JavaScript or security roles. So we can
Sorry, security roles.
no sir, security field.
Field level
Security
security, do you
yes
mean?
sir. Yes sir. Security field profiles we can go.
So field level security, do we able to control based on the security role?
Like we need to that field based on current login, we need to show that discount field. Yes sir. Requirement.
Yeah, so can we control the like field by using field security, do we have capability control based on the assigned security role?
Yes sir.
So if you are going with the JavaScript, how can we do? How can you get the current logged in user security roles? What is the syntax to use?
XRM dot utility dot get global context dot user settings dot security roles
Mm,
for security based on current login security roles. It will work through JavaScript. We need to go with this syntax.
okay. So how many events are there in the JavaScript?
The events on load, on save, on field chain. These are the three events.
Can you just give me the process, like how can you implement JavaScript? What are the steps do you follow?
First, we need to write the code in Notepad,
Mm,
and after that, we need to validate the code with syntax validator, and next go to that particular. Uh, we need to open solutions and go to web resource, and we need to load this load
mm,
the code, and we need to save and go to that particular entity. Go to forms and go to that main form and open that main form and go to form properties. Sorry, not form properties. Uh, uh, we can configure either two ways. Go to that field, or we need to add that library,
mm,
and we can configure the events. In event, we need to take either on save, on load, or on field change. After that, we need to pass execution parameter, and next we need to pass that function name,
mm,
and that we can start. And we can come to UA and we can check the functionality, either it's working or we are getting error in.
mm. So can we get current logged in user GUID by using JavaScript? Is it possible?
Login user GUID. Yes, sir, it's possible.
What is the syntax do we use?
XRM dot utility dot get global context dot user settings dot user ID.
Let's say I have a requirement. So I do have the one of the field and the form. Let's say qualification or something. One field is them. So my requirement is if I'm trying to create a new record for the new form, the field should be read only. Sorry, the field should be editable whenever I'm trying to create a new record. Once the record is created, I want to make it as a read only. How can we do?
You can go with the business required.
Sorry, did you understand the requirement? The requirement is I have one field on the form.
Okay, sir.
So if the form, whenever I'm creating the new record, the field should be editable. Once a record is created, I want to make that field as a read only.
Okay, we can go with my workflow.
Workflow.
Yes, sir.
Workflow, how can we do? What are the actions do you use?
On create.
And create
Uh, sorry, sir, I'm not getting it.
the requirement. You understand the requirement? Is requirement clear?
Is that at the time of create we need. Okay, okay. At the time of creation we need to that field going to be editable. After creation, the field going to non-editable. That's right.
Yes, yes. Sure.
We can go with the JavaScript with the syntax of business request.
Sorry.
It's syntax of business request.
Business required is mandatory, right? I'm talking about the read only.
Okay, we can go with the syntax of read only, sir. After on save,
Like
unload,
what logic
based
do
on
you use actually?
in JavaScript on create, like on load, it after on save, it will going to read only. We need to use form types, sir.
Okay.
Form types. Based on that form type, we need to set it as editable and read only.
So instead of JavaScript, can't we do with the business rule?
In business rule, we need to set the field default value.
Yeah. No, no.
We
I'm
want
saying like, is it possible? Same requirement, is it possible with the business rule? JavaScript is a custom logic, right?
yes, sir.
So is it possible with the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
business?
Yes, sir. It's possible. We can go with lock and unlock.
Hmm. Yeah. So that is your first answer, right?
Yes, you can go with business rules with field set lock and unlock. At the time of creation, it will be unlock, and after creation, it will lock that particular field.
So I have a requirement. So using the business rule, I'm setting one of the field value. Okay.
Okay.
So the business rule is working fine. So for the manually created records, but the business rule is not working if someone create the records in the Excel import or batch job processing. So what could be the issue and how can we fix it?
Maybe the issue is that scope we need to change, sir. For example, if you set scope as entity, it will work both at any record. It will create like data import or any source like CRM UI also. It will
Mhm.
work, sir. We need to change the scope, business scope.
Do you have experience with the security model in CRM?
Yes, sir. I have
So what is the security model in CRM?
like security role and
Mm-hmm.
field security, hierarchy security.
Mm-hmm.
These are the security switch.
What are all the privileges we have in the CRM?
Like privileges are create, read, update, delete, append to, share, share and assign. These are the privileges.
So what is the importance of append and append to?
Append is to assign this access to parent entity, append to, and append to assign this access to child level entities.
For
The
purpose, what is the purpose?
the purpose of append and append to populate the parent-child relationship at a
Mm.
data level.
Mm.
We need to use the append and append to privilege. For parent entity, we need to provide append to, and a child entity, we need to provide append.
Okay. So what are all privilege levels we have in the security?
Security. Total, we have 5 privileges. None,
Mm.
user, business unit, and parent-child business unit, and organization. These are the 5 privilege levels access.
What is the importance of each one of them?
For none, there is no access to access any record or any total access. And for user, they can access their own records only. For
Hmm.
business unit, the user can access his branch level records only.
Hmm.
For parent and parent-child business unit, the user can access branch-related records along with the child branch records as well.
Hmm.
For organization, the user can access all records, existing system, total organization he can access.
Okay. So what is the purpose of workflows and how many workflows are there? How many types of workflows are there?
Workflows are two types, sir. One is real-time and one another background workflows.
What is the difference between both?
In real-time workflow, user no need to wait. Immediately, the action will trigger. The background workflow, it will work in background. The user need to wait. That's
Sorry.
so, for real-time workflow, immediately the workflow will trigger, sir.
Hmm.
For background workflow, it will trigger in background.
Hmm.
User need to wait. For real-time workflow, user no need to wait.
Yeah. So
For
what
back
else are there?
for sending an email notification,
Hmm.
uh,
No, the difference between real time and background. What else are there? What else we can do?
real-time workflow, it's a synchronization workflows.
Hmm.
Background workflow is a asynchronous workflows.
Okay.
Yes.
And so what is the scope of the workflow?
There are five scope, four scopes are there.
What are they?
Organization,
Hmm.
child and
Hmm.
business.
Hmm.
Yes, these are the levels.
No, what else scope? Only you mentioned organization, child and business. Only two, right?
Not field change also. Based on the field change,
Scope.
we can
I'm asking
yes.
about the scope, not the triggering points. Scope of the workflow. Do you know what are all scopes available?
So,
Fine.
like
So,
user scope and also owner scope.
not
Uh,
like that.
cr-
It's okay.
like
So, what are
create and
all relationship types are there in the CRM?
relationship types.
Yeah. Do you know relationship behaviors?
No, no, sir, I'm not getting.
Relationship behaviors. No, is
No,
it?
no, sir.
Fine. So, do you have experience with plugin, right? What is the plugin pipeline stage?
Uh,
Mm.
there are three pipeline stages are there. One is pre-validation, pre-operation, and post-operation.
Hmm. What is the importance of each one of them?
In pre-validation, uh, the plugin will execute when is there any security roles or it will check, sir. Only for pre-validation. There is no rollback.
Hmm.
In pre-operation, the plugin will execute before the data saved to the server.
Hmm.
And so if you are getting any exception, immediately it will roll back.
Okay. What else are there?
In pre-operation, uh, after the data saved to the database or server, then the post-operation plugin will execute. Here
Okay.
also, there is a If you are getting any exception, immediately it will roll back.
Mm-hmm. No, you just explain the high level. Like I have given some document on this, right? Have you gone through Excel? I have given plugin pipeline stage in the
Yes, sir. Yes,
interview
yes, sir.
documents.
Yes, sir.
So pre-operation means it will execute before data it's saved into the database and with some examples. It's try to explain in detail. That's advantage of utilizing the noun questions.
Okay.
Okay. And what are all the events are there like in the plugin? Triggering events.
The create, update, retrieve multiple, associate. These are the triggering you.
So whenever you're registering plugin or plugin step, what are all properties do you see? Let's say while you are registering a plugin step, what properties do you see?
Like message name, and
Hmm.
next we need to assign primary entity and secondary entity.
Hmm.
I need to
What else?
filters, enable filters, and next user context.
Enable
Like
filters. What is that?
no, sir, attributes. We need to what are the fields and based on, for example, if you
Filtering
take
attributes. What is
as
the importance of that?
based on that when you trigger and plug in based on
Hmm.
that particular fields, it will execute only in a form. There are so many fields are there. We need to filter some particular forms, sorry, particular fields based on when we go when you try to trigger any operation, like we need to change the data, but based on that particular field, it will trigger that plugins.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Now it's pipeline stages, and next
Hmm.
it will execute either in synchronization or asynchronization. We need to get put.
Let's say I have the three plugins and the create of the account. So can we control the execution order? Is it possible? I want to execute one after another. Let's say I have ABC plugins, ABC, and I want to run first one as A, second one B, third one C. Is it possible?
Yes, sir, we can control that message context name also in plugin.
No, I'm asking about the execution order.
It will execute one by one.
Yeah, one
Okay.
after another. I want to execute in the sequential. Is
Okay.
it possible?
Sir, no, sir, no, I would.
How can we share data between two plugins?
Based on shared variables, we can share the data.
Hmm.
Either we can share from pre-operation plugin to post plug. Like that, we need to share with the shared variables.
Okay. And what is the importance of secondary entity? Primary entity, secondary entity, right? So what is the importance of secondary entity?
In primary entity, we need to select our particular entity. In secondary entity, uh, we need to select only none.
When do we use secondary entity? When do we select secondary entity?
No,
Hmm? Yeah,
no, sir.
fine.
Okay.
So do you have experience with the Power Automate flows?
Yes, sir.
How much do you rate yourself out of 5?
3.
So how many Power Automate flows you implemented in your project?
Nearly 10. Nearly 8 or 10.
So can you just give me the one of the Power Automate flow scenario? What purpose you have implemented?
In hospital staff, based on the selection of passport. Based on selection of doctor, we need to auto-populate the specialist. We need to here use that HTTP request from server, and we need to configure.
Sorry, can you just explain in detail what is the triggering point?
On creation of doctor appointments in portals,
Mm-hmm.
at the time of we select the doctor, and based on the selected doctor, we need to populate the specialist.
Hmm.
To achieve this requirement, we need to use Power Automate Flow because we are getting the data from from server. For that server, we have used this HTTP request from server. We are getting the specialist in, and we need to populate it.
So for that you have used Power Automate Flow, is it?
Yes,
Like how many types of Power Automate flows are there?
three types are there: automated, instant, and scheduled.
What is the importance of each one of them?
Automated, this workflow has worked in background automatically. For example, if you want any instant, like instantly it will reflect, we can use that instant, and scheduled we can schedule per particular time. Every day, for example, if you set as every day it will work as at 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock based on that time, you need to set for scheduled
How can we control how can we do error handling in the Power Automate flow?
by using scope,
So,
scope try and scope catch. If the program get exception immediately, it will go run off. In try, we need to set our requirement. What are the logic we have implemented? Can put, and after if the logic get failed immediately, it will go to catch
hmm.
based on the
So what
okay.
options do you see?
Uh,
Configuration.
in scope, what is the configuration like in scope, sir?
Yes.
In scope, we can get like run after, run before.
Hmm.
These are the conditions.
Okay. And
And before the logic it will run, or after the logic, after getting the exception it will run based on the requirement. It is
so,
condition for fail, for we can handle the exception based on this.
so do you have experience with Portal?
Yes, yes, sir. I have experience with portal
So how can we control the data access in the portal? What
by
do we
using
use?
security roles. We can control the data.
Security roles in the portal. I'm asking about security roles in CRM, right?
Okay, in portals we can use that web roles and also table permissions.
Okay. So in the portal, I have a requirement when some record is created from the portal. I want to populate the current logged in user into one of the contact lookup. How can we do that?
We need to configure like inside settings. We need to configure with we need current login user enable. Not
You,
getting the names.
so you check that later. And how can we let's say I do have on record creation, like I'm creating record from the portal, and on record creation I have some plugin workflow. So I'm throwing some exception which if validations are not passed, how can we show that exception message to the portal? Will it show exception message by default, or is there any uh, additional settings do we need to do for that?
By default, it will not show. We need to inside settings. We need to create a new record
What is that new record name?
like enabled the plugin errors
Uh,
slash workflows. Based on that, we need to set it as true.
okay.
Based on that, it will show the plugin error into the portals.
What is the access team templates in CRM?
It will control based on we need to sh share the records. This is the access team templates will work.
How can we configure? Can you just give me the steps?
Okay. First we need to create one. First we need to enable the entity level access
Mm.
teams.
Mm-hmm. Then,
Then we need to create a new record with access team templates.
okay.
Next, we need to give a name like and rights.
Okay.
And also we can add after creating access team template, we can go to that particular form
Mm-hmm.
and we can add separate section. In that
Mm.
section, we can add one subgrid. Inside subgrid, we can add that access team template. Based on that records, we need to select all records types. And the entity, we need to choose users. In defaultly, the associated record team members it will show, and after selecting that, it will enable what are the previously what we have created one access team template. That name will enable, and we need to choose that. Based on that, it will work.
Do you have a,
And
yeah, fine. So do you have experience with the uh, solutions?
yes, sir, I have
How many solutions are there?
two solutions are there.
What are
One is
they?
managed and unmanaged solutions, sir.
So what types of solutions do you use in your projects?
There are totally four systems are there, like dev, SIT, and UAT, and production. In SIT, in development, we can use only unmanaged solutions. In
Mm.
production, we can use only managed solutions.
Mm-hmm.
In development, only customizations will we can do.
Okay.
Only customizations will move from one solution to another solution.
Okay.
Uh, Data will not move.
Yeah.
In production, only business data is there. Only
Okay.
managed solution only you can move.
Yeah. Fine.
And in unmanaged solutions, once we unmanaged solutions is imported, it need to do manual publish to reflect the changes in the system.
Mm.
In unmanaged solutions, can be exported either managed or unmanaged from the system for particular development system. You can export either managed or unmanaged. If you delete unmanaged solution, the components under the solution is still available in the system. Components will not be deleted.
Okay.
You cannot do any customizations like components. You cannot change any components or customizations in managed solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Once managed solutions is imported, the changes will auto published. We no need to wait. Directly it will auto published in that particular system immediately.
So
And
let
also managed solution cannot be exported. If you delete any managed solution, the components under this solution will also get deleted from the system.
yeah. So fine. I have one scenario here. So I like I'm doing some form changes in the development, and I
Okay.
exported and imported into the production as a managed, but my form changes are not showing in the production. What could be the reason? Possible reason?
It's in production.
Even
There
though
is
my component was moved farm, but
okay.
the changes not reflecting. What could be the possible reason?
Maybe there is created like solution layer.
Active layer, you have to
Yes,
say.
yes, sir, yes, sir, active layer, sir.
So how can we sort it?
Before moving that solution, uh, we need to select that particular form. In that particular form, we have the options of like more actions. In that more actions, we need to select edit and dependencies solution layers are there. In solution layer, we need to off that edit option.
Remove option, right?
Yes, sir.
So I have.
Then there is not
Hmm,
possible to get any layers.
hmm.
It will reflect as what we change in development. It will reflect in production also. Before moving, we need to configure this.
Okay. So I have another requirement. The requirement is on one of the entity I have the three views. Let's say active accounts. An account entity I have the three views. Active account and inactive account and account in corporate accounts. Three views are there. So corporate accounts I want to show only for the users who is having the manager security role. Is it possible?
Yeah. Yes, sir, it's possible. Based on the selected view, we need to select. For example, if you only in that particular entity, we are having that views. Before that, we need to configure that security role for the manager. After selecting that particular view, there also are getting more actions. Like we need to enable the security. Based on the security, we need to select that particular manager
Okay.
to that particular view. We can control.
Yeah, fine. So fine. So you're almost good at 80 to 85%. Some scenario based questions and some questions you're unable to address. So relationship types and relationships we have discussed in the interview related concepts, right? So have you gone through that interview related videos, what I have shared?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, I gone through, but I
So
did
make
not
sure,
remember
yeah,
the thing.
okay, fine. You just go through that and you can get it. You just uh, recap the concepts once again. So best of luck.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, where I'm lagging with concepts.
Just scenario based questions and also the few technical things like relationship behavior and the one more you did not answer, the purpose of secondary entity in the plugin. And just recap those things. I will share this recording. You can go through actually wherever you're lagging, you can identify yourself once
Okay,
again.
okay, sir, share to me, I can check and I can
Yeah.
collect it.